What they do, Jones Crew? It's your girl Crystal, and I'm back at you again with another lit video. You already know the vibes. Yo, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Hit the little bell so you never miss a video. I'm not gonna hold you. We gonna get right on into it. Today we have Sammy one, aka Samantha, with Adonis. Now, as we all know, Miss Sammy is claiming that she was with Takeoff the night he was murdered. She was right there. She's seen everything. Now she's come forward stating that she can no longer speak on the situation because she is involved in the investigation, although we have not seen her name listed on any of the documents that I've showed in my previous video as her being a witness. But as I promised, I am going to be covering everything in regards to the Takeoff murder, so we're going to dive right into this live that her and Adonis did. Now, Adonis is her spokesperson in this video, as she states she cannot talk, but Adonis can. So they went live so Adonis can clear up a few things. And guys, a lot of the things he was saying, I completely agreed with, and they totally make sense. So don't hate me, hit the like button and hear me out. Wait till the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get right on into this live.
Adonis, how do you feel about there may be a Rico case coming against mob ties?
I can see that happening. Just off of the way that everything happened. I think the only way that a Rico case does not happen is if they paying somebody off. When you look at the other jeweler, what happened then and then that, and just I mean, you got to look at them coming in town and they saying that they're protecting them. That alone is an organization. Like that's, you can't really do that type of shit. And I don't know, it's just I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a Rico case. Just as long as your ass don't get caught up in it. That's why I corroborate as much as you can.
Now, I know they are the least liked couple right now, guys, but what he's saying is making a lot of sense. And I actually completely agree with Adonis on this one, that if there is no RICO charge brought up against J. Prince Jr. and mob ties for their illegal activity, then that means they're definitely paying someone off, as we've seen in my previous videos where I exposed J. Prince Sr. paying off congresswomen, paying off vice presidents, and his case being completely closed.
At all by HPD. Yes. That's why I can't talk, because my lawyer said don't talk. Don't talk to the public. So.
Oh shoot, man.
As you just heard her state, that HPD has contacted her and she has lawyered up. She has a paid attorney that has advised her not to speak on the situation at all. Yet she has her husband right next to her speaking on the entire situation, being her spokesman. And right here, someone in the live chat asked why she rushed back to the airport so quickly and she didn't even stop by the hotel to get her belongings.
Yeah, everybody knows where the fucking room is. Yeah, you're not about to finish me off, nigga. That was a smart thing for you to do. I would have told you that anyway. If you would have called me and like, hey, this such happened. But unfortunately, I was in the blind.
Yeah.
What was that?
They asked if do you think more arrests will be made?
Absolutely.
My opinion, yes.
Absolutely.
Now, the interesting thing right here about what they're saying is it's actually spot on if you can take a look at everything that everyone has been saying about this investigation, about this entire case. Now, the downside for her is I think it's him, because I think if he wasn't involved with her, I think everyone would believe her. I think her story would be more believable if she wasn't having her husband stringing along with her, chasing clout.
Even saying
If you are
anything.
called to testify, yes, I will.
Shit.
Now, I do find it funny that she said she will be willing to testify if called to the stand. Yet we have not seen her name in any of the documentation that I shown on my previous video when I revealed the list of the prosecutor's witness. She was nowhere on there as a witness at all. Could it be that they don't believe her, or they don't want her statement, or that they have enough witnesses as it is? Now, I also believe that people think she's lying about being there with Takeoff and seeing the entire situation, because she keeps lying about being with her husband. She keeps lying about the fact that they're actually together. And that right there is shooting her credibility completely. That and the fact that he's clout chasing, trying to get his self put on by this situation. I think that's why her story is just doesn't seem believable, and which is sad, because what if she really is an eyewitness? What if she really is a credible witness and she's really just shooting all her credibility?
I don't think you can answer that, but I can answer that. Yes, the footage was edited, definite.
See, there goes another statement that I absolutely agree with, that this footage was absolutely edited. And when she's asked about Jay Prince,
Yeah, he's intimidating. Very intimidating. As a how can I say it? Not as a like his, like he said, his aura. His aura is intimidating.
another statement that I absolutely agree with, she states that Jay Prince Jr.'s whole vibe is completely intimidating. He's an intimidating person. Now, you would have to be around him to know exactly what she is speaking about. That's why, and that's another thing that I agree on. Now, she also goes on to say that HPD has confiscated her phone, taking her phone and all the footage that's on there involving Takeoff, involving any footage that she may have on her cell phone.
That's like before the press conference. I told people it was 30 people there. They didn't believe me, and I got that from her because I wasn't there. So
She also claims that's why she hasn't released any footage of her and proof that she was actually there in Houston with Takeoff. She claims the reason B is that HPD has taken her phone.
he's asking everyone in Houston is saying the fall guy is the guy they caught. He was asking how you felt about that. Yeah, man, I definitely would say that it's more to it than that. Um, I mean, on my end, on what I think, she was there. I wasn't. From the video I seen, there's more going on than what they show, and you just got to think if y'all go out tonight. What's today? Saturday. You go out tonight, Saturday. You go in the club. Everybody's gonna be on their phone. So you mean to tell me while Quavo and Takeoff's there, and it's a bunch of people there, and the Princes, you mean ain't nobody recording? Everybody was recording. So it's more footage, but people turned their footage in. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people can't, say if she turned in her footage, she wouldn't be able to show it to you because it's evidence. So it's something that I don't know. Sometimes you just have to break it down to them, but then I try not to say it without saying it. So
Yeah.
Okay, now you see what he just said, right? At a party with all these celebrities in the building. You have Quavo, you have Takeoff, you have Jay Prince Jr. I heard Drake was there. I heard there was so many more celebrities there. Chris Brown. So many people were there, and there's no footage of that night. I haven't seen any type of footage circulating at all on social media about that night, or who was in attendance, or anything at all. And I find that very, very fishy. And the fact that he said that kind of makes me lean towards the fact that she was actually really there and she is telling the truth.
because the people that were involved gave certain film that they wanted to give up. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm guilty and the cops is saying, okay, you were recording, let me go through your phone. Of course I'm gonna edit it and be like, here, this is what I got, and then different things that people do. I think definitely that's the reason why, and it's a lot of reasons why it could be, but it's definite from the film that I seen in her phone when she was filming. I definitely seen more people with their phone up at that moment. So I just think that people turned in their phone for evidence.
So I see it.
Now, comment down below if you heard this rumor going around. I heard there was a rumor, and this is just hearsay, but I did hear that J. Prince Jr. and Mob Ties, whoever was there controlling the night, was actually taking people's phones away and deleting footage out of people's phones that had J. Prince Jr. on camera. And they were also editing footage, editing J. Prince Jr. out of any footage.
Sammy was Jazz Prince at the bowling alley at the time. I can't answer that.
Just off of the way that everything happened, I think the only way that a Rico case does not happen is if they paying somebody off.
And that is something that we all believe strongly. I strongly believe that the only way a RICO charge is not coming is if J. Prince Jr. and his dad is paying off the investigators, the prosecutors, or whoever they need to pay off.
He's coming against Mob Ties.
I can see that happening. Just off of the way that everything happened, I think the only way that a Rico case does not happen is if they paying somebody off. When you look at the other jeweler, what happened then and then that, and just I mean, you got to look at them coming in town and they saying that they're protecting them. That alone is an organization. Like that's you can't really do that type of shit. And I don't know, it's just I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't a Rico case. Wow, stuff that you'll never see again, man. Sad, man.
All right, guys, as again, you can hear him speaking about the RICO charges. Now, it's only right. I feel like it's only right that a RICO case be brought up against Mob Ties, J. Prince Sr., J. Prince Jr., and that entire family, because it's evident and it's very clear what's going on here. If you haven't checked out my past videos, make sure you go check those out so you can be fully brought up to speed on exactly what we're looking at here and exactly what's going on. Again, as I always say, history repeats itself, and we can see that hand being played here over and over, time and time again. Multiple dice games, multiple robberies, multiple shooting, people being injured, people getting killed. Over and over again, we see it from time to time since the 90s.
I think by speaking out, your life may be in danger because you actually know what happened.
Hell yeah.
How old is your baby? Where are they at?
Die.
I don't know how that's any of your business.
That's a touchy situation to speak on a child that's no longer here. I'm not gonna say nothing about that.
He said, I'm gonna holler at you on
That's a touchy situation.
baby. Where are they at?
Die.
I don't know how that's any of your business.
What you said? My business?
No, I said how old. They're asking how old is our baby.
Oh, the baby died.
No, it's not my baby.
That's a touchy situation to speak on a child that's no longer here. I'm not gonna say nothing about that.
Honey, as you can see, I had to run it back a few times because did he just say that their child is dead? I had to run it back. He just said their child was dead.
So the phone I had that night, I don't have right now because they took it. So I'm using a burner phone. I can't. All my pictures and stuff are on there. I just answered the question. The phone I use, I don't have anymore. Or I don't have it right now. No, I'm not pregnant. I definitely would have known by now. I'm not pregnant.
Should have got pregnant.
Should have.
And you see, that's the reason right there why nobody don't believe them, child. Nobody will believe them because they continue on with these antics
No,
and
I didn't fly
tactics.
out there without my phone. I flew there with my phone. When you're under investigation, like how people were recording, they take stuff that you recorded with. Until they're done with the investigation, they'll give you your phone back. Yeah, it could have been like a legacy. Keep his legacy alive. Weren't there people in the House of Blues and other places? Yes, there were people there.
Well, there you have it, honey. She has confirmed she is not pregnant. She wished she was pregnant to carry on Takeoff's legacy, honey. So there you have it. She is certainly mixing in the truth with a little bit of BS sprinkled on top. Well, thank you so much for watching. That's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the little bell, and I'll see you next time.